Okay, jeg troede, du ledte efter en bold eller
Where's he going? What's he doing? He's trying to escape.
Nå, det er...
I knew this was to be the effect. I'm joking you. He's trying to jump out the window.
Yeah.
Seriously. You can't escape. You can't escape. Yes, but you can't escape. All right.
I have to go to the
that chair.
Just 5 minutes. I have to go to the neighbor.
Yeah. You're going to see your neighbor? Ah! He's left me. Two hours later. Three hours later, you're back. He's back.
I'm back. Yes.
Yeah. Good to have you back. Hello, Jesper. It's Tommy here. Tommy. Yeah, you look so healthy again. It looks like you're wearing a tracksuit. You've been out jogging.
No. This is.
You look you look very sporty today. Yeah, it's very sporty.
I was at the. How do you say that in England?
I beg your pardon.
Sorry, Scotland.
Get the pills, quick.
I was going to say in English, but then I said in England.
England.
We have like this nursery for plants where we go and buy plants to be potted.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the name is in English.
A nursery for plants. What, a greenhouse?
Yeah, but it's
Are you growing tomatoes?
Like a huge place where you can buy all sorts of plants. And
a garden centre?
Yeah, you could, but only plants. It's only for plants.
It's a garden centre.
Okay, so you call it that.
Did you go to the cafe for a coffee? Listen, we're going to start off with another song. Now, this song, and remember, I haven't heard a lot of these songs at all. In fact, I've only just listened to them in the last hour or so. Okay, but I do know that this song that we're going to listen to is, in actual fact, the favourite. Is it not? It's Switzerland, and this is. Well, can you pronounce this? Is it L'Univers? Is it Tout l'Univers? Can you speak French? Tout l'Univers. L'Univers. It's Guillaume's Tears, all right? I mean, I was a bit worried, by the way, when I saw the video, all right? An upturned car. And I thought to myself, I don't believe it. Belinda Cohen's back. You know what I mean? Her driving's terrible. And if anybody's tuned in wondering who the hell's Belinda Cohen? Yeah, if anybody wants to know who Belinda Cohen is, according to her, the greatest driver in England. All right, she goes down one-way streets like 100 miles an hour, but unfortunately, it's the wrong way. It's the wrong way. Yeah, it's the only time that I actually need injections coming out of somebody's car. But yes, there was an upturned car in this video, right? And I thought, I don't believe I recognise that car. I thought that looks like your Belinda. All right, but. But yeah, I'm going to let you start. What's your thoughts on this, Jesper?
I think this is a masterpiece of a song. Yeah, I had Switzerland very, very, very high last year, and I was very curious to find out how they would come out. You say that come out?
Come back.
Come back. Yeah, come back the year after. Because as I liked the song so much last year, could it be better, or would I be disappointed? But truth is, I like this one maybe even better.
Right.
And it is fighting in my top 10 to be the number one, and most often it is. So this is the best song of the Eurovision, I think.
Oh, so you're going for an A then?
I'm going for
he's going for an A. Well, I'm going to have to be honest with you. I do agree with you on this. I think that Switzerland have got a good song this year. Now, to be honest, I don't know whether it's going to be a winner or not, because I did say on the previous show or review show that I do think it's going to be a party song that's going to win this year. And this isn't a party song. I don't know. I'm looking at it right now, the video, and it seems to be about a car crash, to be honest with you. But the production is very, very epic, and it's very dramatic. It is certainly the strongest Swiss entry. There's an element of Duncan Lawrence in there that kind of jarred on me when I first saw it. I thought it was a bit kind of similar to that kind of ilk. But yeah, it is a classy song, and I'm going to give it an A as well. I don't think it'll win, though. I think it'll be certainly top 3. So we're both going for an A then, yeah?
We are both going for an A. To add another comment to what you said, I don't know how was it when Portugal won with that ballad they sent. I think it took many people by surprise.
It was the performance, wasn't it? It was very subtle, very simple.
I get kind of the same feeling with this song,
Right, okay.
and I can totally see it win.
Well, we've both decided to go for an A. All right,
Yes.
so there you go.
There you
Right,
go.
so next up we have Australia. All right, now this is the country that needs to be tugged by tugboats. All right, from Oceania right round to the corner of Europe. Every year it has to happen. Okay, yes, this little country that comes visiting, comes knocking on our door. And yes, it's Montaigne this year. And her song is called Technicolor. And she reminds me a lot of Sinead O'Connor for some reason. Yeah. Strong vocalist. The song is not something which is, I think, the best from Australia. I hate to say that. It seems like that there was more to it. I think it needed actually another maybe a minute or so for the song to build and for it to kind of lodge in my head. I think 3 minutes is too short for it. So is it going to qualify though? This could be a difficult one, I think, for Australia. And I actually think I'm going to have to put it into category C. And I think it might struggle to get into the grand final this year. What's your thoughts?
I agree 100%. I didn't care much for Montaigne's song last year either. And the whole clown outfit, it was just a bit off. And this year it's not much better. I will also go for C, although lately it has grown a little bit on me, and I think it needs time. But will it be time enough when we go to Rotterdam and a lot of people will hear it for the first time? I'm not sure. So I'll say C.
You're going for a C as well?
Yes, I am.
Right. Right. Okay. So listen, we tried to pronounce this next song right, but I gave up. This is Denmark's entry. Jesper, and I'm going to start first. Okay. It's
Yes.
I'm afraid to say to you, right? What the hell are they playing it? What's happened to Denmark this year? Because I thought I was tuned into Dublin 1988. All right. Seriously, and it's very 1980s. And I actually thought the ghost of Tommy Seebach was going to come on at some point. I thought, where is he? I really did think this was like very traditional Danish 1980s entries. And not even a great entry. I thought it was like a national final song. I mean, I'm looking at them now, and I'm guessing their name's Fire and Flame, is it?
Yeah,
Is it Fear and Flam?
Yeah.
Or is it Flame?
Yeah.
Does it get Flame? Flam. Yeah, I'm sorry to say
It
that.
means to be excited about something.
Is it?
Fyr og flamme. Fire and
All
flame.
right. Well, I'm afraid to say to you, Jesper, right? And you know I do like you a lot.
Okay, I'm going now. I'm going.
Now, this is falling into D.
Oh dear.
I'm
Not
sorry
a
to say,
chance.
I just don't
Not
see
even
how the
struggling.
hell did it. What happened to me,
Oh.
Ben and Tan? Is it Ben and Tan? What happened to them? That was a great song last year. Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I just don't
right,
understand
actually.
this. I'm sorry. I just think it's probably one of the worst Danish entries ever.
Oh dear, no. Really?
You like it?
Oh, yes, yes. I am over the moon.
The shop face. You're over the moon?
I'm over the moon.
Are you listening
yes.
to the same song? Have I got the right song here? It is Uspa Inanden. Yeah.
Well, if you heard that version, maybe I don't know.
Right. Tell me why I should tell me why I should like this song then.
Well, I really, really like the 80s touch in it, and it is very well organized. There's a thin red line throughout the song, and it just stays in that 80s mood. And this group is known for their 80s songs that they make from scratch. Yeah, I don't know for how long time they have been singing, maybe a few years. I don't know. I should look into that. But this is very true to their other music, and
so I take
I
it they've
really
not had
like
any.
it's so such a party song. Really.
All right, is it?
Yeah.
What kind of party? I take it they've not had any hits then.
I didn't get that. What did you say?
Well, you said that it's very much like their other hits, other songs. But I take it they've not had any hits then, have they?
Well,
are they big in Denmark?
Among the most played in Denmark.
Are they
on the radio? Yeah.
See, this is the effects of lockdown. It just has this effect on people. I'm really sorry.
You should listen to some of their other songs. It's really great.
I just looked at it and I thought...
But I do understand why, in the beginning, although I really like the song, I also thought that this might struggle. It's in my top 10, but that doesn't mean that I think it'll qualify. But the more I hear it, the more I'm also believing that it'll do well. And coming as the last song in the semifinal, right after Switzerland, I think it's a good thing for Denmark. You've had this epic ballad just before, and then you go and party.
I'm giving it a D. So what have you given it? Have you given it a B? You think it's top 10?
I'll give it.
Are you going for an A?
No, not an A. I don't think Denmark will be in top 10.
Right.
But B, I think it'll qualify. Yeah.
Okay, our next song. This is song 4 in our review today, and it is Estonia, and it's Uku Suvista. I think that's how you pronounce it. Is it Uku Suvista or Svista? The lucky one. Okay, and he looks very unlucky because he's been thrown into some water here. A lot of water in this, yes, but a lot of water. Okay, if you've had quite a lot to drink, it's not a good song to watch. All right, because you need to probably run off. But I'm not sure about this one. I think it'll qualify. Well, I'm not. It's not. See, this is one of these difficult ones. I'm going to let you speak first, so I can make up my mind.
For me, it's super easy. This won't qualify. In fact, it will have no chance to qualify. It is dreadfully boring. Yeah. It was the same guy that sang last year, right?
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. And I don't remember that song from last year.
Neither do I, actually. But I don't know what happened yesterday.
He's not really making it easier to be remembered this year. It's really boring.
You're going for a D here?
I'm going for a D. Yeah.
Well, you didn't give Croatia a D. You went on about that plenty of times in the last one. Well, I have to be honest with you. I don't think it's going to make it either. I hate to say it. I think the production values is pretty decent, but it just doesn't have something that's going to, grabs me. And it's just true what they say. The songs of Eurovision have got to have hooks. They can be stylish. They can be very, what's the word? clever looking, but they've got to have a hook. You could have the greatest stylist or the greatest performance on stage, but you've still got to have a song. And I have to say this is going to be a
That's
C.
very true. Remember the was it Ukraine a year that had this sand artist on stage?
Well,
Everyone remembers the sand artist.
I can't remember that. Yeah,
making all this story with sand, but you don't really remember the song.
Well, that's right. Yes. Well, that's true. I don't know what year it was, mind you. But yeah, so Estonia, I'm afraid, are getting a C, okay, for me. So I think it will struggle. So you're going for a D, and I'm going for a C.
I'm going for a D. Yeah.
Okay, right. So our next song, this is song 5. It's Finland. It's Finland. Yeah. And this is Blind Channel and Dark Side. Okay, now I'm going to let you speak because I'm just going to reach over here, Jesper, and get my Bible. All right, because I feel as if we're about to walk into hell here with them. All right, flashing lights, screeching guitars, long hair. Right, it's the dark side. Right, where's my Bible? The Bible's over here somewhere. Margaret, where's the Bible?
The holy water. Didn't you drink the holy water?
No, well, the only holy water in here is Buckfast. All right, I'm afraid. Margaret.
Is there anything left?
Yeah.
I thought Margaret had already done all that.
Because she picked it up from the monks. All right, she thinks it's holy water. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? No joking. Right, where's the Bible?
I'll start. Finland for me is always interesting. And this year is I really like that it has this.
You like this?
Touch. I like that it has the metal touch, but
I thought you were into sort of like soft music.
Also,
but I really thought you were into heavy metal. Did you like hard rock? Did you like hard rock Hallelujah?
Yes, I did, but I don't think that this is hard enough. Actually,
oh really?
I would love to have it to have this song being a less pop and more metal.
Really?
But it's still not a bad song, and I think it will qualify. It's a B. It won't go to top 10, but it will go to the final.
Well, this is a difficult one for me because I did like hard rock Hallelujah as well. Okay. This song will probably go down well in Georgia. They do like their metal. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I think that if you look at previous metal songs, and Finland have entered one before. If you remember, they entered one a few years ago, which didn't make it to the final. I can't remember it actually. I mean, he looks like Ozzy Osbourne. You know, he does. He looks like Ozzy Osbourne. A young Ozzy Osbourne, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for when. See, he's holding his hand up and he's got join. It's almost like a cult. It's almost like a cult. You know, telling you. I would say. It's a tough one for me, this one, right? But I think that if it's different to other songs, remember, I've only heard these songs like once or twice. And I do like this kind of music, believe it or not. And I wouldn't want to hear this again, so I'm going to go for a C. I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm going to say C, all right? Because I do like some heavy metal music, but this one I wouldn't want to hear again. Right, okay, so listen, that was Finland, okay? And yes, the dark side, okay? I think we'll be sleeping with the lights on tonight. So the last song is from our little friend, and I can't pronounce his name, so I like to call him Daddy. All right,
Dathi.
We'll go for that. We'll go for Daddy. Well, listen, this is 10 years, and he's had a haircut, which is good to see. All right, that's important. He said his haircut, and he's got rid of that long hair, and he looks smashing. He's got a nice wee bob. All right, he's got a bob, and I didn't like his song last year.
You didn't?
Nope.
One of the few
I did. I think I was one of those people who just didn't like it. But curious enough, I kind of like this one, and I do think it's going to qualify. And I think it'll probably get into the top 20. I'm going to give it. I don't think it's a winner, and I don't think it's a top 10 song. It's curious enough, but I think the problem that Iceland are going to have this year is that the curiosity of the dance that they had last year, the image that they had last year has been replicated this year, and it's not going to have the same impact. Because remember, this song that they had last year was huge all over TikTok, all right? Or I call it TikTok. This year, there's the same kind of poses, same kind of dance moves, and I don't think it'll have the same attraction as they had last year. But I do like the song, and I think it'll qualify, and I'll give it a B.
Yeah, I much agree with you. Only that I liked the song better last year. Quite a lot more than this year, actually. That doesn't mean that I don't like this one, because I think it's a very good song. But just as you said, it's not new anymore. You heard it all before. You heard it last year. That really, last year they might even have won. They won't do that this year. We've heard it before. It's the excitement has worn off a bit.
Yeah.
And, but it's a B for me, and I think they can well get into maybe a 10 to 12th place.
Yeah.
I think that's where they'll end. Yeah.
Well, are you going for a B then?
Yeah.
Right. So both of us agree on that for Iceland. And that is now 12 songs that we have reviewed and crucified. All right.
Yes.
And we've got part 3 coming up as well. Now, part 3, and I'm just going to say this, if you are interested in what we are producing here, right, thank you very much. We've never done this before, have we, Jesper? I've never done this before, my puff. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, and there's loads more to come, okay? But in part 3, we're going to be reviewing Norway, Sweden, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Moldova, and Russia. Okay, so that's coming in part 3, all right? So from me in Scotland, and it's nice and sunny out here, I've got my t-shirt on and everything. It's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from, now I don't know what way to point, but I'll point that way. Belinda, is it this way?
I think
we're going that way, Belinda. Are you that way? Are you over there? He's over here. Jesper?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know, because last video you made, where you were pointing at me, you didn't hit me at all. I was on the other side of the video.
I know. I don't know where I am. Well, anyway, we need to go. Listen, I've got something on the stove here. You know, I'm cooking. All right. I don't want to burn it.
It's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me as well.